So a lot of you are making New Year's resolutions. That's really great. Personally, one of my resolutions this year was to speak up. So until then, this will have to do. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. It's good to be back. Back on YouTube after 2 weeks off. Yeah, I know none of you care, but Christmas and New Year's was great. And also, I turned 19 over the break, so that's pretty interesting as well. So, let's talk about your ambition for this year and everything anticipated for the year. It's not like December 31st happened, then it's the 1st, and then you wake up, everything is chrome, and then there's cars floating in the purplish red sky. I mean, for crying out loud, it looks like we have hoverboards now, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like they didn't base it on Back to the Future. They based it on the movie WALL-E, or any other movie like I, Robot, or anything unrealistic future like that Matt LeBlanc film with Sylvester Stallone. I think I'm confusing two movies at the moment. I just confused Demolition Man with a Matt LeBlanc film. Millennials be crazy. They have no idea what I'm talking about. Ugh. The hurt. I mean, let's try not to keep it too mainstream, speaking of millennials. By the way, these things are awesome. I mean, innovation helps with things that we've never seen before. Like, we didn't have watches that could work as cell phones in the past. Like, we have Apple Watches and whatever Samsung is throwing out there. We have 3D TVs, and now we have TVs that curve. That wasn't around before, so the future is now, like people say. Sony, imagine greater. No, wait, that's sci-fi. Okay. See, when you take 2 weeks off, ladies and gentlemen, you realize that you're screwing up your quotes, and then the whole show becomes a paraphrasing rainbow. Okay? By the way, we're doing that later in the show. Now, let's make 2016 count. Let's make it a great year. When we come back, we got a great one. When we come back, let's talk about my views on the election when we come back. As we wrapped up 2015, we had debates here and there. Every other day there was a debate with the Republicans and the Democrats. Who are we voting for? At this point, unless it's two people standing, I could care less. Because let's face it, I want to register as an independent, and I can't vote in a primary, so that's why I'm waiting for the two people to face off. And then, if it's anything like the Obama-Romney, that will be grade A television, if you know what I'm saying. But seriously, have you seen these things? There are so many distractions in this thing. Like, you're asked one thing and then you start talking about another thing. What's this about? Who knows? Let's talk about football. I mean, really, every time a debate's on, you just look forward to seeing the sleepy doctor, the billionaire, and Garfield, if you know what I mean. However, if you follow the Democrats, you're looking for former First Lady and Secretary of State who can't be trusted with a computer, and excellent. Yeah, I'm almost certain that impression of a Simpsons character really made you feel the burn, huh? Alright, it's time for your weekly list that I call the possibility list. It's probably been changed 3 times over the 2 weeks I took off. By the way, before we get started, how about our new backdrop, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a basement or an apartment or a loft, but, you know, let's just base it off of Late Night with David Letterman for now. By the way, this door leads to nowhere and it drives me crazy because I lost the key to it. Alright, so everything has their place and genre. But every once in a while, it will go to a different direction and somehow succeed that way. Like Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler are great examples. Proactive and Neutrogena, on the other hand, they have their moments. So this list is 3 phrases that are the reason why typecasting exists. Alright, so you watch an action film. You watch a movie based on something else. And then there's that one person who you pray didn't direct it. So at number 3, directed by Michael Bay. Alright, let's see what else we got. Okay, so, people collect as a kid. Maybe they collect still to this day. It could be Pez dispensers, baseball caps, or collecting playing cards. But just imagine if you heard number 2, which is coming soon, a new generation of Pokemon. Alright, and number 1 on this list. That one summer in 2014 where who was in every film. That's right, at number 1 on this list, it's Kevin Hart like you've never seen him before. Alright, and that is your possibility list for you this week. Alright, so it's time to take a look in a book. Sometimes it's based on a movie, sometimes it's based on a TV show, sometimes it's even based on a product. But in this case, it's based on a book that turned into a movie. Let's cue that brand new graphic for Paraphrasing Rainbow. The Fifth Wave. I knew once I saw the trailer I would have to do a Paraphrasing Rainbow based on it. For those of you who haven't read the book, just think of it as Hunger Games the prequel. Well, anyway, that is the show for you this week. You know to follow me on social media. This is Rob Rodriguez, signing off. Goodbye, everybody. This used to be the Spider-Man theme back in the 1970s. Actually, little known fact, in the second movie he is actually delivering pizza. Again, pardon the innuendo.